And we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Closer Show.
This shit right here is staying right here all year. But
this shouldn't be stressful at all.
I want that 2,500 just because he wouldn't give it to me.
G's private stock lead. Let's go.
Boom! What's going on, everybody? This is Gene Blinkoff here, and hey, today I'm covering for Liam because Liam's got COVID. Hey, send Liam some love. The guy's got COVID. He's still hustling. He's still closing stuff, but he ain't show ready. So today I'm covering for Liam, and happy to be here. And today we're joined by a friend of mine, Craig Brandt. Craig, what's going on, brother? How are you, man?
What up, man? Sitting here in sunny Florida while you're freezing your butt off over in wherever you're at.
Nice, man. Hey, it's not bad, man. It ain't too bad. I feel like I was made for the cold, man. I
I definitely was not. I can tell you.
And Craig's actually from Boston, where I've spent quite a bit of time. Probably spent too much time in Boston. Quite frankly, I got sick of Boston. I had to move out of there and go for new adventures. But dude, great to have you today. I'm excited for you to close some stuff.
Yeah, man. I've been wanting to get on here since I started watching these shows. Since you guys started putting them out, man. I think the first one I ever saw Liam was on actually, and I was like, damn, I got to get myself on there.
That's awesome. So all right, so we got some folks tuning in. If you're just now tuning in, post up where you're tuning in from. And we'll have a few more folks tune in here because I just sent that announcement out. And dude, how long you been doing this? How long you been wholesaling?
So I got into wholesaling, particularly in 2019. In July, I kind of transitioned from car sales right into this. I've been in real estate since like 2017, 2018. I worked as a realtor for a little while. And then, I got into wholesaling. And once I went full time and didn't look back. So, I started working up in the Boston area. Things were kind of slow. I was still popping off retail deals and wasn't doing too much wholesale. So I started focusing virtually, doing virtual wholesaling down in Florida. And then, man, this year was pretty crazy. So once I finally decided, I was trying to do like 50-50. I was doing 50% up in Massachusetts, 50% in Florida. And then once I finally decided to go 100% into Florida, that's when things changed. So I've been doing wholesaling 100% in Florida from Massachusetts all year for 2021. And I just moved down here a couple months ago. So working in Jacksonville, and then now I'm working in St. Petersburg, Tampa area.
Gotcha, dude. That's awesome. Hey, man, that's a good move, man. Boston sucks post-COVID.
Go back and visit, but I definitely don't miss the cold weather they got up there right now.
Dude, it's not even the cold weather, man. It's like post-COVID, they just went nuts, man. Like downtown is always dead now. Like
can't do anything.
Always.
Even New York, man. I was supposed to go up to New York for Thanksgiving this year, and there was so many restrictions. We didn't even end up going down there. Up there.
Dude, yeah, I was in New York. Shit. It was, I forget, man. It was probably maybe like 6-7 months ago. My wife was still pregnant, and so this was like spring, and I couldn't believe it, man. They had like these blocked off restaurants outside. It was just so stupid, man. So it was crazy, man. But dude, what do you think about Speed to Lead, man? What's what's your rating? What do you think how you think we're doing?
I'm loving it, man. I've been having my eyes on the PPC game for a little while. Me and you got on a call earlier this year. I didn't pull the trigger on it yet, but I was kind of looking into it. Intrigued me with the inbound leads, and then Speed to Lead started taking off, and I bought a few leads, and the conversations are just they're completely different than because I do mainly cold calling. I got cold callers that just dial through niche lists for me, And the conversations, even when you get a warm lead, are completely different with these PPC leads because they're people that are actually, they're actively looking to sell their property. You're not coming to them trying to, entice them to sell it or give them an offer that'll make them want to sell it or bring it out of them. The PPC leads, they're there and they're saying, give me an offer. I want to sell my house. And the conversations are better, and honestly, the spreads are definitely a lot better. And I just bought one off you guys. I signed up for the auto buy finally, and I just had one that came through in Jacksonville. For some reason, it didn't hit my auto buy. I think it was because it was a different criteria than what I had set up.
Yeah, it was probably a lower motivation than when you selected.
Exactly. But I saw it come through, man. I bought it immediately. And it was actually a Facebook lead, believe it or not. I didn't realize till after I bought it. But my husband died. She just got out of the hospital, and she just wants to get out of there. She got a lot of equity. So we're getting a great deal on it and sell it to a hedge fund.
Nice. Dude, I honestly was also biased against Facebook leads until we really started doing speed to lead. And it's like 1-to-1 for contracts, Facebook, Google. It's kind of crazy. So obviously, with speed to lead is different because not everyone's going to buy every Facebook lead. Like some Facebook leads are just super good condition. I've owned it for 2 years. I'm not in a hurry to sell. I don't need it sold ASAP. Obviously those get looked over, but the motivated ones are still pretty good, so. Adrian is saying this country's turning into a socialist country. Third of next month, Chicago. If you're not vaxxed, you can go to restaurants, bars. Yeah, man. Hey,
Boston's the same way now too.
Yeah, man.
That's why I live. That's why I say Florida's like a different country. Because you don't even hear about my buddies. I talk to them all the time up in Boston, and man, he's always talking about COVID. I'm like, you don't even hear a damn thing about it down here. I don't hear much about it in Florida. You don't have any restrictions.
Yeah. Last February, I was in Daytona Beach. I was sitting in a hot tub, drinking with some other people from the hotel. Nobody gave a shit. Even last winter, it's crazy. Yeah. But dude, let's get started. Man. We got some folks tuning in. I love it, and so let's get some freaking money. Let's get some deals closed. Let's do that first dial. Yeah. I'm pumped. And if you're just tuning in, I'm covering for Liam today. Because Liam got COVID. So send Liam some love. If you want to book a call with Liam to talk about our ads offering, go to bit.ly.
Go for five, this is Howard.
Hey, Howard, this is Craig. How are you?
Okay.
Hey,
how can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just giving you a call about your property over on Harbor City Boulevard in Melbourne. You had entered it onto our website. You said you want to looking to get an offer.
Oh, I don't remember, but okay.
Yeah, are you looking to sell the property?
For the right price, I'll consider it.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3-story condo, internal garage.
Okay. And is this the property that you're currently living in, or are you renting it out?
Yeah, I live in it.
You live in it? All right. And have you done any recent repairs to the property? Any major updates lately?
I've done, one a while back, nothing recently.
Okay. So would you say it's in pretty decent condition?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, great. And do you have an asking price that you're looking to get for it that would entice you to sell?
I want 225 if that's in your wheelhouse. Cash and escrow, and then we can talk. If that's unreasonable offer, then appreciate the phone call. Have a good day.
Yeah, definitely. Now 225 is where did you come up with that number?
I don't know. I just pulled it out of the air, I guess.
That's a good way to come up with it. So, I mean, honestly, I'm not too far off. I'm looking at some properties in the area that recently sold, and they're not too far off 225. if this was something that I would be able to do, how soon are you looking to sell?
Not, I don't need it tomorrow, but yeah, if, for that price, I'll consider it. But otherwise, I'm happy. I'm happy here.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, if I was able to give you 225, is it something that you'd be looking to do in the next 30 days?
Yeah, the question then would be, is where am I going to go? I don't have any place to go, so I don't know if 30 days is reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So,
And we lost Craig for a little bit. I'm going to give him a buzz and see what happened there. But hey, in the meantime, who's got questions about iSpeed to Lead? You've got the founder here with you. So whether you're watching this live or you're watching the YouTube video, post up a question if you got any questions about it. Let's see. Craig came back on that. Craig, are you back, brother?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, but I couldn't. You were like cutting out, cutting out, and then completely went out.
I lost him. Let me call him back. No, man, that actually might be a deal. 225. There's comps for 280, 275, 285 in the area, based on pretty same conditions. Certainly, could probably move, especially to a buying hold. Let me call him back.
Let's do it.
See how he was ready to hang up on me?
Say what?
I said, it sounded like he was ready to hang up on me at first.
Oh, dude, but tell you this. Wherever you are, it's echoing wicked bad. Wherever you move to. Kevin says Kevin saw the show with RJ and Aaron. These leads are awesome. Getting some clearance leads to start closing deals. Ooh, I've got a really nice clearance code for y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a really good clearance code. You can get 4 leads from clearance for 97% off. And if you've never bought a lead on iSpeed yet, this is a crazy good deal.
Is it better now?
Can you try saying something? Oof. Maybe the pods were actually better, bro.
Is it better now?
Oh, it's way better.
All right, cool. Nah, it was. I went into an office with the glass doors. All right, let me call this guy back. Howard.
Mine went dead.
Hey, sorry, I lost you. Yeah. No, I mean, if I'm able to do that 225 with you, I can work with you on the closing timeline. It's not something that I need to close in 30 days. It's just something that we offer. We can close pretty quickly. And I understand that you would need to find a new place to move. Now, do you want to stay in Melbourne, or are you looking to move to a different location?
Why do you ask?
Because we work with other people in the area. I have a network of investors that I work with and people who hold a lot of rentals that I can potentially help you relocate as well.
Who? How did you find me?
So you submitted your property onto our website. My company is Live Life Properties, but I believe you were on my third party company, Cash Offer Option.
What was the third party?
Cash Offer Option.
Yeah, that was kind of a fishing expedition to see, and something. I filled out a few of them, so I don't remember, but I get it. I understand the concept. Third party develops a lead, and then they pushes it to you, and then here we are. I get it.
Definitely, absolutely.
All right. Yeah. Right now, it's where your numbers coming up is Vero Beach. Where are you located?
Yeah, so my office is over in St. Petersburg, but I do business all over Florida. You want to take down my website? I can give you that as well. If you want to take a look at us.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sitting in front of the computer. What is it?
It's Live Life, LIVE LIFE.
Yeah, livelife.com.
Homebuyers.com.
What?
Live Life
Home. Live Life Homebuyers.
Yep. .com. You see a nice picture of me on the front screen.
LiveLifeHomebuyers.com. It's not coming up. Let me see. It might be me. Live Life Home Buyer
with an S.
Single home buyer.
Home buyers with an S. Yep.
Plural.
Yes, sir.
.com.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, livelifehomebuyers.com. It's not coming up.
Yeah, let me text it to you.
What?
I'm gonna text it to you.
I prefer that you don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my. You got it spelled
right? It might
right?
be my browser. I wrote it down. What was the name again? Craig what?
Craig Brandt.
Brandt? Okay. All right. I'll consider it. Like I said, it's getting the end of the day for me.
Okay. Would you like me to follow up with you tomorrow?
Let me look. Tomorrow is Friday, Thursday. Yeah, we can. Friday. That's no good.
Yeah, Friday's New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, well, we don't want to. That doesn't. We don't. Not a holiday for us. All right. Yeah, we could try. Tomorrow's Thursday. No, tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be rude, Craig. Let's push it off. Tomorrow and Friday are bad for me.
Monday sound good?
Yeah, I'm looking at I got my calendar here. Bear with me. 9, 10. Yeah, right now, Tuesday or Wednesday is looking okay. So let's do a hypothetical.
Okay.
What would be the next step to continue?
Yeah, so if we were able to agree on a price, what we would do is I would send you over a purchase and sales agreement. It would just outline all the details of the sale, deposit, which title company we're going to use, the time frame in which we would be closing, and then all the other details. And then once we get that executed, we'd send it over to the title company and we would put a deposit down in escrow. The title company would hold the escrow. They would conduct the title search. Once the title search is complete, then we would decide on which day we're going to close on the property based off of, whatever works best for you. Because I understand that you would need to find a place to move to. So we would, be able to figure out that date from there. But pretty much just getting.
What about with giving an essential step? What about inspection?
Yeah, so we would come out before once we have it under contract. We would choose a day where we would come out and take a look at the property. We do buy it as is, so we wouldn't have to worry about asking you to make any repairs. We just like to lay eyes on the property before we close on it. So we would come out, we would do an inspection either next week or the week after, and then everything checks out. Once the title search comes back clean, we'd get the clear to close. It is a cash sale, so we don't have to worry about any funding approvals or anything like that.
Okay, all right, I'm with you so far. So my question is, you come out and inspect, and let's say you find something you don't like. What do you do then? Do you adjust the price?
Depending on what it is. I mean, based off what you're telling me, it doesn't need much work. So as long as it's no big major ticket items like anything needing the roof repaired or anything major, then we would be good to go based off this price.
All right. All right. Let's plan to touch base Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay.
And we'll talk some more, and I'll consider it. That's fine.
All right, great. We'll save my number, and then I'll get in touch with you Tuesday. Is there a certain time that works best for you?
Let's see, Tuesday. I'll be tied up from about. Well, this is subject to change between now and then. Mm-hmm. Do you know what a concierge is?
A concierge, yes.
That's what I do. So my schedule could fill in between now and Tuesday. But as of now, the morning looks okay. So give me a shout in the morning.
Okay, great. I'll call you around 10 a.m.
Yeah, that's fine. Call this number, and this is my office. Okay. And if I am not in the office, my technology is designed that the call will be ported to my cell phone.
Okay, sounds good.
They will train you to be where if I'm out of the office. So I want you to go through this one. All right.
All right, great. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
All right. I'll plan on talking to you Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Have a happy New Year.
All right.
Bye-bye.
So why he selling? That's a he, right?
Yeah, that was a he. So yeah, he pretty much he said he was just kicking it around, and then if he got the price that he wanted to, he would sell. But he's living in it right now, so he's just looking to get a decent price. But he hold on one second.
Why does he need the money though? Why does he want the money?
He said he wanted to get out of there. He wants to get into a house. But
oh no, Craig, you're cutting out again, bro. Don't do that. No. Huh. All right, we're gonna give Craig a minute there to. There he is. All right. Don't just stay in one spot. It's terrible. It's terrible quality.
I'm just gonna go back to where I was.
I can barely see you. Can barely see you or hear you. Very, very low quality. No, can't hear you, brother. It's super bad. Let me pop that clearance code again on the screen. So if you while Craig's setting up, Craig is still pretty bad, bro. Still pretty bad. So while we're waiting for Craig to get his reception back, I just want to give you guys a glimpse of the platform if you haven't seen it. Hey, basically you sign up. It's free to sign up, free to browse. And then you see all these leads. This one's, 30 to 50 years they owned it for in Florida, Hernando. There's no mortgage, so it's free and clear. Flooring needs work, bathrooms need work. Right? It's all kinds of these leads, right? Got New York over here, also free and clear. Today, a bunch of free and clear stuff today. Free and clear, death in the family. Danville, Virginia, death in the family town, occupied. Jesus Christ.
Am I good now?
Yep. I think I can hear you.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Got a lot of Virginia, a lot of Florida today. A lot of Florida today on Speak to the Dang.
Were you able to hear the seller on that call though?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm just curious, like, why? I feel like they were bluffing about why they're trying to move
He doesn't
or
really want
whatever.
to. The problem is he does. I don't think he really wants to sell that bad unless he gets that. I don't know why he came up with 225, right? So if you pull comps up on it, it's in a condo complex, so they're all the same. They're pretty
Mm.
much all the same sizes. And there's one that just sold in November for 280.
Oh wow,
There's another one that sold for 295.
dude,
Uh,
225 he wants.
he wanted 225.
Dude, that's pretty fucking dope.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not a
Hedge
I
funds buy condos?
wouldn't consider that a fix and flip. But I have guys that will buy condos and they either use them as Airbnbs or they just rent them out.
Where is this one?
Melbourne, Florida. So it's over on
Oh,
the
okay.
East Coast. Yeah, it's like above Port St. Lucie. And
Nice. That's
all right,
pretty dope.
yeah, let's hit another one. Where's this one? This one doesn't have an address. Shit, let's call this one. I want to call it Google one. These are all Facebook. Oh, these ones. Oh, there we go. Mississippi. Oh, this is a nice house. All right, I'm gonna call these people.
Hello, Trey.
I was looking for Andy.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Audie, this is Craig. I was just giving you a call about your property you submitted on our website, Vaden Ridge Drive in Hernando.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was just you still looking to sell that property?
Yeah, I've just been toying with the notion, yes, sir.
Okay, so you've just been trying to shop around, see what you can get.
Well, I mean, I tell you the whole story. Here's the whole story or whatever. Frankly, the house too much for us anyhow. And it's just too much house, man. A lot of just, I want more land and less house,
Yep.
I mean, honestly.
Big house.
But anyhow, it seems like the market's just really booming around there or whatever. And now's the time everyone's getting a good price for their houses and stuff. I mean, I had talked to a couple of other people, and they've made a couple of offers, and I'm trying to get. Man, I'm just trying to see if I can get something worth getting rid of. You know what I mean? To get out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
So far I'm close, but they're a little bit off.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. I mean, what's going to make it worth it for you to sell?
230 is what I want out of it. Yes, sir.
230. Okay. I see you just bought it. Did you just buy it a few years ago?
I bought it back in I think 2016.
Okay. Yeah, it's a nice house. Is it so?
Yeah.
It pretty much still. I see photos here online of it from when you bought it in 2016. It still looked like the same house. Do any updates to it? I'm sorry.
Hey, can I call you right back? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah. Go ahead. No problem.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you, Craig.
All right. He said he wants 230. I mean, man, there's two comps right here. There's one that sold for 300 and one for 392. Both the same size. This one's actually bigger than both of those. This one's like 0.2 miles away from that house, and it just sold for 392. So he only wants 230. That's crazy. That's cheap. I can't hear you. You're muted, Gene.
Dude, that's crazy. Make sure you
Yes.
call him back if he doesn't call you back.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Wow.
I think he's gonna call me back. He seems like a nice guy, but yeah, man, there's one right here, literally right down the street. It just sold for $392, and then there's another one that sold right down the street, but it was in kind of rough shape. That sold for $280. Same style house, same design. This house is a lot bigger though. He says it's a 5-bedroom, but it's listed here as a 4. But it's almost 3,000 square feet. So that's definitely one that definitely need to follow up with him. But let me move on in the meantime. This one's in Texas. Let's call this one. Damn, this house is fucking beautiful too. Is anyone on here buying Chase-born Texas? Let's see.
Hello,
Hey, can I speak with Huey?
this is Hugh.
Hey, Hugh, this is Craig. I was just giving you a call about your property you submitted on our website over on Mystic Chase and Bourne.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Yeah, just reaching out to see what you were looking to do with it. You still looking to sell that property?
Yes, for $575.
575. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, don't you have information on it?
I do have some information here. I'm just looking to see if you can give me a little insight on if you've done any updates to it or if it still looks like it did when you purchased it. I see a few photos here online, but
The front yard has been redone, new landscaping, new grass. Back deck has ceramic tile, front entry, ceramic tile. The house is in immaculate condition. We don't done any update to it because it's only 9 years old.
mm-hmm. Okay. And what's got you looking to sell the property?
So I'm currently building a house.
Okay, so you just relocated.
Yes,
Okay. And I'm sorry, you say you're looking for how much?
$575.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, where did you come up with that number from?
Well, that's kind of the average price of the houses that are selling in my subdivision and in my area. So
Okay.
if you pull up to 3 months, if you were to pull up to 3 months of what the homes in this area are selling for,
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. I see a bunch on Smoky Chase. I got one here that just sold for $455. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 4,000 square feet. Got another one here that sold for $399. The closest one I can see that sold is $580. And you're saying that you don't really need to do anything to it. It just it's in the original condition from when it was built in 2012.
that's right. It has a new roof. The roof is about 2 years old from hail. So the roof had been done in September of 2019.
Okay. And now, are you negotiable at all on that price?
I'm always negotiable.
Okay. What are you looking for in a sale?
I just told you.
No, I understand. Are Are you looking for somebody that can close quickly, or is your other property almost completed and you're looking to
Oh,
get rid of this one, or are you looking for ease and no
well,
showings?
a couple of options. My house is going to be. I anticipate my house to be completely done, probably the 1st of May. Okay, so if I go through a realtor, I'm going to list the house probably the end of March, 1st of April. Most likely, probably end of March. I'm going to give it, at least 45 days to list.
Okay.
Or if I sell to a company like yours, I would sell it, but then I would turn around and lease it back until my house is built.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're looking at so you're open to a lease back option then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, just from what I'm seeing here, I don't think I'm gonna be able to come by that 575. If it was just a cash sale, I'd probably honestly be closer to 525, just based off what I'm seeing here. Is that something that you would consider?
Probably not.
Okay. And if you were to do a lease back option, what you said you'd be willing to do it as far as, I'm sorry, you say March, and then you would lease it back until about May.
Well, I mean, that would be a good time frame.
Okay.
Yeah, March, April, May. So probably at least between 2 or 3 months.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to come close to the 575. I would be willing to do the lease back option with you, but I would have to be purchasing the property at 525. That's where I would need to be at all in. And keep in mind, there's going to be no real estate commissions as well with a property this price. Real estate commissions are going to be pretty hefty, especially if you're paying the average. If you list it for 585 and you're selling it, you're paying a real estate agent 5%. What are you going to be at 5%? You're looking at $30,000 in commissions alone right there, without closing costs. So that's going to bring you right down, closer to 550. And then you have your closing costs, and you have to go through the whole hassle of listing it and dealing with showings, etc. If I was able to do 525 cash and we would pay all the closing costs, and give you that option to lease it back around in either February or March. Is that something that you think you can consider?
I need to discuss that with my wife, but I'm sure that she's not going to go along with that. Not for 525.
Okay.
Because you guys are going to make money as well when you resell it or lease it or whatever you're going to do with it. So you and I both know. Even though I do appreciate your candor in all this, but you guys are also in business to make money.
Of course.
So you are going to. Of course, and I'm in, and I'm in business, to sell my house to get as much as I can.
Yeah, definitely.
So we both, so you and I are both after the same gains here, but I've gotten offers in the same ballpark as what you just gave me. They're range anywhere from 520, to 540.
Yep.
You're in 520, you're 525, area, so I've turned those people down too. So, because I'm not desperate. I can wait until, next spring or late spring or early summer to list the house.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm always, open to see what other companies are offering. So that, I have, different options. It's good to have options. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
let me ask you this. I know you say your wife's obviously a decision maker on this property. Taking into consideration a cash sale and no commissions or any other fees on top of it, especially with a price point this high, what do you think she would, be open to even hearing?
I got, I'll be honest with you. I discussed it with her, but I already know. I'll do that courtesy and we'll discuss it with her. But I already know what she's going to say because we have the discussion before. With other companies such as yours.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what I'm willing to do. You can mark me down and give me a call back. Probably early spring
Okay.
or mid spring of next year, and let's see where I am, and then that we can have a more serious conversation.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. So, because you're not really ready to sell at this point right now, anyways, right?
Well, if I were to sell it, I would have to lease back.
Correct.
Because I'm not going to move all my stuff out and then move it back in. That's just too much work. So
Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah, I think that sounds like a plan. Like I said, I might be able to move a little on the 525, but definitely not up to the 585 that you're looking for. And I know, with the real estate commissions, you selling at 585 on the market, you're really going to be walking away with closer to 540 after closing fees and commissions, et cetera. So, maybe able to work something out there. Now, are you open to any type of owner financing type of deals where you would hold a note?
probably not.
Okay. All right. Well, I think at this point in time, I think the best thing would be to, follow up with you in a couple months, see where things are at, and you'll be closer to the completion of your new property and maybe able to work something out then.
But like a plan.
All right, Hugh. You have a happy New Year. Thank you very much for your time.
You too. Take care.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
Oh shit, Craig, I gotta find my charger in my backpack and plug it in. So I might drop off for a second. Just keep going with this thing.
All right. Yeah, he's not. I mean, dude, if it was at like 525, it's definitely we could definitely do something there. Because at the end of the day, even if he sells at 585, like I say, he's got about $30,000 in commissions. Then he also is going to take into consideration capital gains tax, and he also has his closing costs. So he's really only going to be walking away with close to 535. And I think if we can get on a phone call with his wife, we can kind of explain that to them and be able to get a little closer to that price point. But at 525, that's a really nice house. Let's move on to another one. Lake Charles, Louisiana. Let's see. Darius. This guy's a wholesaler. I'm not gonna call him. get another Texas one. Here we go. All right, cool. Go.
Hello?
Hello, Miguel. Hello, is this Miguel?
Yeah.
Hey, Miguel, this is Craig. I was just calling you about your property over on Front Street. You submitted it on one of our Facebook ads.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Well, I can't hear you.
There's a lot of noise in your
No,
background.
you're breaking up big time.
All right, let me call you right back.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, great. Yeah, I was giving you a call about your property over on Front Street. You had submitted it on one of our lead forms in Fort Stockton.
Bro, we broke up again. What about Front Street?
You had submitted it on one of our sites. You were looking to sell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just are you still looking to sell it?
Yeah, I'm still looking at it, yeah.
All right, can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it's a 3-bed, 2-bath, and it's got a small apartment in the back. I don't know what the square footage is, but it's pretty big. It's got the yard. It's got a 4-car. It's not a carport. I guess you could say carport. It's just not covered all the way around. It's covered on top, but not all the way around.
Okay.
It's got a front yard. A backyard is completely fenced in. It is rented right now. Actually, the apartment and the house is rented. I've just got a property in Carlsbad, New Mexico that I need to renovate. That's the reason I'm trying to get rid of it.
Okay, so you're looking to sell this?
I mean, basically, you're not gonna have to do anything to it. Basically, it's just a turnkey situation.
Yeah, Def. So you already have tenants in there. Are they on a lease currently?
Yeah, not a lease, dude, but I did promise them at least 6 months.
Okay, so they just moved in recently?
Yeah, I just moved in. I just the other guy moved out, and I just rented it to these guys.
Okay, and how much are you renting it out for total?
The house is $900, and the apartment is, I don't remember if it's $600 or $650. So basically, it's $1,500 for all of it.
Okay, cool. And I mean, what are you looking to get for the property?
Well, I got it up for $120. I don't know. I know you guys don't buy the regular price, but if I could sell it, even if it's a little bit less than what it's worth, I'd be willing to let it go.
Okay, great. And you got it listed on the ML. You got it with a realtor right now, or?
There was a realtor that was going to take he was going to take a photographer for the beginning of the year. It just hasn't been done yet. Well, obviously, it's not the beginning of the year yet.
So it's not you don't have a contract with a realtor right now that you've signed? No,
I don't.
Okay, actually, I see the photos here online of it. All right. So you're looking to get 120. I mean, let me take a look at this really quick. And how soon are you looking to sell it? Is it something you're looking to sell it as soon as possible?
Well, I wish I had sold it last week because, like I said, I've got the apartment that I got fixing cars at.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I was able to come in with a cash sale and close this thing in like 2 to 3 weeks, as soon as it, not even 2 to 3 weeks, as soon as the title clears on it, and I was able to get you 90,000. Is that something that you would consider?
No, bro. I'll tell you what, man. The least I'd be willing to let it go for is 100, and you need to pay all the costs, the clothing costs. That's the least I would take.
All right, so you would take 100 if I pay all the closing costs and you don't have anything out of pocket.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to take my 100 home.
So you want to walk away with 100? You don't have any.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Last year there was a guy that actually offered me 100.
Okay.
And I was stuck on my ways, and I said, "Hell, fuck, you're full of shit." Well, right now I'm saying, "Fuck it," I need the money.
Yeah, you wish you sold it for 100 back then, huh?
Well, maybe not because I didn't have the building that I had to restore. So that's basically why I didn't give it to him for 100.
Okay. I'll tell you what, man. We're not far apart. We're pretty damn close, right? We're $10,000 apart right now. Before I called you, I ran some numbers to look at it. And I like to buy properties that are vacant so that I can go in and fix them up and bring the rent up on them a little bit. But these guys, the people you have in there, they're not on a lease, so it's not it's something I would just have to give them more of a 30-day notice type of thing in order so I can go in and fix it up and bring the rent value up on it. Man, if I was paying all the closing costs and I can have you walk away with a netting 95,000, I could do that.
Yeah, bro. I don't want to be a pisser, but no, I'm sorry, man. I mean, like I said, $100 is, and this is the second time I've turned down 100, but I wish I wouldn't. I know I want to need them later on, but no, bro. That's it, man. That's like my final offer. Sorry, man.
All right, and and if I was able to do the 100, is something that you're ready to do today? If I sent you over a contract right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to do 100? Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check something really quick. And you said you're getting 900 and 650, so about 1550 on the rent.
Let's say 15, so I won't be lying to you.
I appreciate that. All right.
Yeah.
And then the house.
I don't want you going in there. And,
yeah, definitely. And
I will be honest with you, bro. You got nothing to do. I mean, obviously anything could be fixed more than it already is. But if you want to rent it right now, it's perfectly well. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. And then just to confirm, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and then you got an apartment in the back, right?
That's correct.
And the apartment is how big?
Bro, it's a 1-bedroom. I wouldn't know the square footage.
It's a 1-bedroom though. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
All right, Miguel.
Yeah, it's got a bedroom. It's got a very big living room, and it's got a very small kitchen.
All right, Miguel.
Bathroom, obviously.
Let me do this. Let me take this down. I'm not gonna nickel and dime you here. We're talking about 5,000. Well, let's move forward and do it. I'm gonna send you over a contract right now. Email.
You know what, bro? Send me the contract, but I can't hear you. And just send me a message through text when you do send me the contract, just so I know it's there, and I'll go ahead and sign it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna text you right now. Email address.
All right.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, he was breaking up.
Bro, I don't know.
Really
is your dialer like do it through online through the internet?
That was him on that side. That was he was breaking up a lot because when I don't know if you were on when I first called him.
Bam! Look at that shit.
That's definitely a deal.
Dude, hell yeah, rents. I mean, he might be bullshitting about the rents a little bit, but it's still a deal, even if he's lying a little bit.
Not even that. I mean, even if you pull up some comps in that area.
What state is this?
I mean, Texas. So
bro,
I mean, dude, there's stuff that just sold for 130.
Mr. Brand. Hey,
and this isn't even in bad condition. You know, if you pull it up on
that
Zillow,
wire ready. Man, you're gonna be sending Gene a little cut, man. That's amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Watch, look at the photos. It's not in bad condition. I just sent it to you.
Every show, there's a fucking deal made now. Who cares? These are like pissed on, walked over leads that were left over.
That was a Facebook lead.
Dude, I'm so excited. That's awesome, bro. Good job, man. He was just like, man. He was just like.
Did you hear the beginning of the conversation?
No, my fucking laptop died, and it took me like 5 minutes to get up from the fucking chair.
So he's looking to sell it because he has another property in New Mexico that he needs to fix up. So he needs the money from this house to go fix another house. So that's why he's looking to just get rid of it. He had it listed for for a 120 back in September, but he pulled it down like right away. So let me just
Interesting.
really quick. Is there any more? There was a couple leads in here that
Are you running out? Or
well, a couple of them didn't
send
have
him the
cities.
contract right now. Don't even wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
We'll get that thing out the door. Oh yeah. I would call him. And walk him through it, or like just be like, "Hey, here's how you do it." It's so close, man. It's so close. I've seen deals get lost because somebody assumed that they're gonna sign because they said they're gonna sign and didn't call. You gotta fucking force him to sign that thing. You gotta hold his hand.
Just texted him, tell me to send this email.
We even had some celebrities drop a deal because they didn't call. Like RJ makes them fucking sign that thing right then and there. I like that. Like nobody's leaving that phone call without getting that thing signed. That's exciting. Hey, give it up for Craig for fucking locking that shit up, getting the seller to tell him the bottom ass price right away.
Let's see, Miguel. The bonus on that house is the apartment in the back. All right, cool.
What part of Texas? This
It's
is near San Antonio, right?
It's in Front Street. It's in Fort Stockton, wherever the hell that is. But man, there was one that just sold. I'm not even bullshitting, Eugene. There's one that just sold, same exact size house for $210, and there's another one that sold for $270.
I'm running to fucking mark that shit sold out. Fucking platform, so no one else buys it, because that'll be not a pretty conversation with this guy. Someone tries to beat it out. All right, it's marked sold out now. Miguel, dude, yeah, he listed financial reasons as his reasoning. I can't believe nobody bought this lead. What the fuck?
You know what it is? I think a lot of people skip over the Facebook ones, bro. I think that's what it is.
That's fucking crazy. No
I
mortgage, ASAP, financial reasons. 3-bed.
I got one the other day from one of your Facebook ones in Jacksonville.
That's great. Hey, they can skip them over. We'll close them on the fucking show and make money.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm all right with it. I mean, we got 2 goals to balance. We want our members to make the most money, but we also don't want to let sellers go without their house being sold. So it's like a balance of those two.
So I'm just writing this contract up. Yeah, he said he turned down 100K last year or the beginning of the year because he was being stubborn. He was like, I ain't turning it down again.
I heard that. Oh shit, dude! How sweet is that though? That like you're popping up right when he's regretting not fucking doing that. You know, not making a move then. How sweet is that shit? Damn. And that's why some of the clearance leads are actually really good, because like they're at a point where they're already coming to Jesus with like realizing that, hey, your house ain't worth that fucking much as much as you think it's worth. So
I wonder if RJ buys out here. Where's Fort Stockton?
Oh, dude, he might.
Oh, it's right near the Mexican border.
Oh, it's near Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right near Chihuahua.
It's a hit or miss. Some people like it, some people don't.
So it's like west of San Antonio.
I would hit up. Charles, Uncle Charles.
Yeah, home buying, wholesaling.
Yeah, there's great friend of ours. We became very, very, very good friends. I go see him every time I'm in San Antonio. So he is Mexican and is in San Antonio.
That's where I hire.
And he's like the top dog in that whole freaking part of Texas. So we can definitely move it with his help.
That's where I hire all my VAs, Mexico.
I hear good stuff about them, man. There's a guy doing them in Mexico. What's his name? Dustin or Dustin? Yeah. GeoPoint Data.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That guy. It's Dustin, right? Dustin.
I know Quentin does GeoPoint or Data Fleets. I think it's the same
Dustin,
thing.
if you're watching this, I'm really bad with first names. But
Okay, let's see. I put 30 days closing just to be safe. I've heard
30 days is safe. 30 days ain't 30 days is like fast, man.
Oh, see the stuff I do out here, man.
How
I've
fast?
done.
What's the population in that town?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's right here.
Well, it's also like what Metro. Yeah, I think RJ does like they do longer contracts for if a city's like below a certain
So this
number.
population is 8,000.
8. Yeah. Is there like a bunch of towns nearby though,
No,
or not really?
nope.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of rural.
Yeah.
I mean, out here in Florida, I'm usually doing them in like 14 to 21 days, but depending on the type of deal, I've done deals in 5 days out here.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how quick we can get title done. All right, cool.
How many leads you got left? You got enough there to go?
Yeah, there's a couple more.
Dude, don't stop on this shit, man. Come on, let's get another one. After you get this thing out the door. Another deal, man. I can feel it. I'm sending you some more leads too right now. Fucking right, man. Get that shit. I just sent some more leads because I gotta go stretch my back.
I am gonna have to hop off in a little bit because.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. Well, go for as long as you can.
So I gotta get my kids to bed in a little bit, and my fiance's making dinner. So, but let me just get this sent out. I could probably bang out a couple more though.
Yeah,
we got a little bit of a late start, so.
Okay, dude. Got that shit out the door though. Hopefully get signed expeditiously. That's amazing. Dude, my back is like, it's crazy, man. I got a back problem this week. Liam's got COVID this week. Liam's closing a bunch of deals. We're onboarding like PPC customers. So Liam understands what we do so well. So he's been talking to those folks that are scheduling calls with us. It's not really even closing. It's just like talking to them, and if they want it, boom, But
yeah, man, I'll definitely have to schedule another.
The shit out of that,
night.
even with COVID.
Cool. Oh, I just got your email. All right, let me see.
I'm gonna pause my camera for a sec because I'm gonna look ridiculous trying to get her from this fucking thing. Actually, I don't know. Maybe people should see what happens when you fucking don't take care of your back, man. Actually, I'm gonna wait till you're back on the phone. So. Fort Stockton, let's do this.
Yeah, definitely gonna hit up Charles.
Yeah, man, and tell him Gene told you to reach out. Hopefully, that whatever, maybe gets a point or two or whatever. Maybe gets his attention. They've got buyer, dude. They've got like. Those guys have more buyer lists than fucking investor list. Those guys are just crazy.
This fucking email came in weird.
What, the leads email?
Yeah. The column was like all chopped up, but
Oh, that last column?
Yeah. Right.
Hold on, I fucked that up actually. I can fix that. That can be better. Hold on, let me resend it in a better way. Last time I actually did a little thingy, and I didn't do it this time. I got lazy. Man. So what do you think, bro? Like right now, most sellers, what are they doing? Are they do people with jobs get like time off right now between Christmas and New Year's?
Honestly, I don't know because I haven't worked a regular job in like 3 years. But I always worked in sales. So I never had.
Bunch of unemployed slobs over here.
I always had to work that week because I was selling cars or something.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh man, cars is like fucking dope right now.
Yeah, that's a rough business.
My fucking handle, the handle, door handle froze. I fucking tried to open it like real hard and like broke the fucking lock. That's how cold it was earlier today. It's and the door's not opening now. I think I have to fix the lock. Like it totally froze over and I fucked it all up by yanking it. Welcome to Ukraine.
All right. I think the email's fixed.
Should be a little better now.
Yeah, that's way better. All right. Let's see.
I think there's a couple Florida ones in there, or at least one of them. Yeah, there's 2 of them that are Florida ones. Nicholas, we are calling a bunch of markets. We just got an offer and contract out in Florida, Greg. Oh, sorry, in Texas.
Texas.
Calling some Florida leads.
Oh, that's my boy. That's Nick Alexis. That dude's a beast in Jacksonville.
Oh, you know him?
He's the first when I first started working in Jacksonville. They're the first ones I ever
nice.
JV'd with. He got me into that market pretty much. They helped me out a lot. But nah, man, they kill it with SEO, bro.
Oh, nice.
All right, cool. About to call. Damn, those fucking emails. All right, let's call this one Inglewood, Florida. Nope, this one. Oh, there it is.
Please leave your message.
Let's call again. Yeah, Gene, I'm gonna have to make this one my last one, okay?
All right, bro.
If we can get her to answer.
Please leave your message for
Peggy.
Hi, Peggy. This is Craig. I was just giving you a call about your property that you submitted on our website over in Inglewood, Florida. Please give me a call back when you get a chance. My cell phone number is 727-349-1587. Thank you. Have a nice day. I just text her too.
All right. So all right, bro. Hey, if you gotta go, brother, this was awesome enough to where you.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to reschedule. I'll make sure I get into a area
Is
we
there-
got better connection and so we can
but
bang
this
out.
was, hey man, this was fucking good. You got that thing out the door. Fort Stockton. That's
Yeah.
freaking awesome, man. That was a pretty short show too. It was like an hour. We were only doing this for like an hour.
Yeah, because we got on late, an hour and a half. We got on at like 5:30, I think. Well, 5:30 my time.
And so for that deal, I'll tell you. So, and these are like the crappier, less motivated, older, smaller cities leads. If that deal's like 10, 15 grand, took you an hour to make those calls.
It's nothing.
The leads that we called on the show probably would have cost maybe $200 to $400. So like all of them together. So
Yeah.
like, hey guys, if it's pretty good ROI right there.
I mean, shit, man. I bought a lead off of you the other day it was a Facebook lead, $232. And the spread on it, we're selling it to a hedge fund, man. The spread is like 30K on it. So like,
Dope.
literally, the lead came in. I bought it in like 2
100x
seconds.
ROI. That's crazy.
I fucking called her right away, spoke to her, and she's ready to go, man. And we're gonna probably close it out in like 3 weeks.
Dude, that's awesome. Congrats.
When the lead was only 200, it was only 230 something bucks because it was a Facebook lead and the motivation wasn't that high from what she put. But
yeah. Some of them don't give the whole freaking thing away. Like,
she was trying to play it off. She was trying to say that like, oh, I'm just trying to feel it out. And then I started talking to her more, and she was like, well, if you can give me that much, yeah, I'll be out of here by the first. I was like, all right.
Shit. Dude, that's awesome. And hey, guys, if you're watching this, whether you're doing this live, or you're probably going to watch this later, use code LIVELIFE when you sign up on Speed to Lead and get $50 free credit. $50 will be deposited into your account. And if you use code LIVELIFE, that's Craig's code, when you sign up for iSpeed Lead, when you sign up, there's a little promo code thing, and just answer like, yes, I have a promo code, and put Live Life. You get $50 credit for when you first sign up on Speed to Lead. And today, our Facebook lead's not as good as Google PPC. Hey, well, you just saw us close one fucking Facebook lead on the deal, on the show, and then Craig closed another one. Facebook leads are just as good as Google PPC, if sometimes not better. But and hey guys, if you're watching this, or make sure you use code CLEAR4 with a digit 4. Code CLEAR4 gets you 4 clearance leads at 97% off. This is for folks that have never tried iSpeed to Lead. I want you to get your feet wet. I want you to get a few leads, start calling them. With clearance leads, some of those are going to be already sold out properties, but you're getting these for like a couple bucks each lead, right? So, and we're still getting people that close and shit from clearance leads. Like I get messages. I just got a message about a B&B, another one. It's like there's still deals in the clearance leads. So I just want you to get hooked. That's my whole point. I'm like a drug dealer, getting you the cheap ones so you can get addicted.
The lead plug.
The lead dealer, the lead plug. That's awesome. Greg, thank you so much for being here, bro. Thank you for coming on, man.
We'll definitely have to reschedule for sometime next week too. I'll hop on.
Let's do it again. I'm down, man. You're very like not intimidating on the phone, which I think a lot of people kind of, I don't know why, but they turn on this intimidating thing. I think the more scared you are when you're calling, the more intimidating you try to sound, and it shows like subconsciously, because the guys like give up to you what the reason is without you and really trying to fish for it. That's what I kind of observe.
Talk to them and try to pull stuff out of them. Be slick with it. I like to just talk to them like I'm calling a friend. You know what I mean? Just try to have a conversation. You know, just two people having a conversation instead of making it like a sales call. A lot of people try to make it like a sales call, but you know, especially with these like inbound leads, right? Like cold calling is a little different, but the PPC leads, these are warm leads. These people already want to sell. So like, you already know they're looking to sell their property. So just call them up. Like RJ does a really good job of it too. Just, hey man, just what's going on with the property? Tell me a little bit about it. And just try to get them to start talking about it.
Nice. Dude, that's awesome. That's Boss Craig.
Yeah,
Congrats, man. Great job. And guys, y'all have a good rest of your evening. And the show will be back on tomorrow.
You got RJ on tomorrow, right?
What's that?
RJ
we do. Yeah, RJ's coming on tomorrow. And hey, show is back. So hey, great to see everybody. Craig, great to see you, bro. Nice work.
Take it easy. Take care of that back.
All right, bro. I'll see you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
And we're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Closer Show.
This shit right here is staying right here all year. But this shouldn't be stressful at all.
That 2,500 just because you wouldn't give it to me.
G's private stock lead. Let's go.